On May 16, 2025, Houston police officers responded to a report of a robbery at a store near the 5100 block of Alameda Road. They learned a male suspect.
Hey, stop! 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 72 is walking back. Stop! Stop! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! 10-872! 10-872! One male front!
Later identified as 33-year-old Ernest Duke Harrison, stole merchandise and brandished a large knife when he was confronted by store employees. When officers arrived, they located a male matching Harrison's description at the Southmore Boulevard Bridge over Highway 288 and gave him verbal commands to stop. Harrison advanced towards one of the officers with a machete. An officer discharged her duty weapon, striking Harrison. Paramedics transported Harrison to an area hospital in critical condition. Doctors pronounced him deceased on Tuesday, May 20th. On May 1st, 2025, just before 5 p.m., Edmond police officer Caleb Hodam was finalizing a warning citation in a parking lot near East 15th Street when 22-year-old Ocean Hudson, unrelated to the stop, approached from behind. Without provocation, Hudson unleashed a cloud of pepper spray, followed by a knife attack that left Hodam injured and temporarily blinded.
Stop!
Nothing left. Just do me a favor, man. I've done my life.
Yes!
I only ask.
What do you need? Take the knife away from him.
Sir, I only ask.
Say drop it, drop it, drop it. Sir, drop it.
You do me this favor.
Sir, drop it. Drop it, sir. Sir, drop it. Please drop it. Please, don't hurt anybody. Please, in the name of God. Get on my radio. Please don't drop anybody. Don't drop it. Sir, drop it.
The officer, though bleeding and struggling to see, fought back in a desperate attempt to keep Hudson from grabbing his firearm, while his body cam, knocked to the pavement, recorded the unfolding chaos. As the altercation raged, a passing Good Samaritan jumped in, wrestling the knife from Hudson while Hodam tried to maintain control. Hudson, facing outstanding warrants for disturbing child exploitation charges, reportedly told the officer he had nothing left to live for and begged to be shot. Despite the attack, Officer Hodam called for backup and hold his ground until fellow officers arrived and used a taser to subdue Hudson. Hudson remains in custody, charged with a litany of felonies as he awaits trial. Officer Hodam was taken to the hospital for surgery and has since been released and is recovering.
You need help. You need help, sir. I got nothing left. Hurry up. Hurry up. Shoot.
Yep. Got him. Come on. Hands now. Sir, Seattle Police, need you to come out with your hands out. I don't know what that was. Hands up.
On June 20th, 2025, at 4:51 a.m., Seattle police officers responded to a DV-related call in the 3200 block of East Madison Street. During the incident, the 53-year-old man retreated into his apartment and shot multiple rounds at officers. An SPD officer returned fire with his department firearm and struck the suspect, seriously injuring him.
Seattle Police Department, sir, inside of this unit. Need you to come out with your hands up.
Oh my God, what happened? Oh my God, what happened?
Hey! Shots fired.
What happened?
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Oh my God.
The DV victim suffered a gunshot wound and officers got her to safety. The Seattle Fire Department, SFD, arrived on scene and provided her with medical treatment. SFD transported the woman to Harborview Medical Center in serious condition. SPD's SWAT team arrived and assumed tactical command of the scene.
Oh my God.
We're right here in the front unit. He's shooting out of this window and this door. He's shooting out of this window and this door. He keeps moving back and forth.
Police established a security perimeter around the residence, and the hostage negotiation team began speaking with the suspect via phone. Ultimately, the SWAT team entered into the residence and found the suspect with no signs of life.
Drop the gun, sir!
Drop the
Seattle
gun!
Police
Seattle
Department! Come on, get hands up!
SFD pronounced him deceased. The King County Medical Examiner's Office will take custody of his body and determine the cause and manner of death.
He keeps moving back and forth.
I didn't that door. You got a tattoo. What the fuck?
Here you go.
Bro, are you serious? Y'all just did all that just to fucking cuff me up?
On May 3rd, 2025, at around 9 a.m., Los Angeles police officers responded to a call of an assault with a deadly weapon, ADW, domestic violence in progress at a residence in the 900 block of East 118th Drive. Additional information indicated the suspect, later identified as 26-year-old Shamar Bennett, was armed with a gun. While officers were at scene, screams could be heard from inside the residence. Officers made entry into the house and encountered Bennett armed with a rifle, and an officer-involved shooting occurred. Bennett was struck by gunfire and subsequently taken into custody without further incident. During this incident, officers were able to safely remove 4 additional people from inside the residence.
The fuck? The gun is fake. Man, fuck y'all, man.
On June 7th, 2025, an Orange County deputy on patrol initiated a check-in with a suspicious person behind the Save Discount store at 2793 North Hawassi Road. The deputy approached the man, 24-year-old Charles St. Fleur, to ask what he was doing in a fenced-in area behind the store. St. Fleur jumped the fence as if he was going to speak to the deputy, but instead grabbed a bag from the ground and started to flee. The deputy grabbed St. Fleur in an attempt to detain him. And at that point, St. Fleur started to fight with the deputy, punching him repeatedly, and St. Fleur forced the deputy to the ground, where he punched the deputy in the head at least 10 additional times while he was on the ground. During the fight, 2 objects, later determined to be firearms, were flung from the area and were in proximity to the fight. The fight lasted for 1 minute and 16 seconds, and when the suspect got off the deputy, he ran toward the firearms. That's when the deputy was able to get to his feet and fire his service weapon, striking St. Fleur. Deputies rendered aid until paramedics were able to get to the scene and transport St. Fleur to the hospital, where he was last reported to be in stable condition. The deputy who fired his service weapon was also transported to the hospital for head injuries and is doing well. On May 13th, 2025, at approximately 3:01 p.m., Police Officer Humph and his partner, Officer Jeffrey Catani, responded to an apartment inside of a residential building in the vicinity of Christopher Avenue and Pitkin Avenue for a 911 call of an individual threatening to attack another individual. The officers interviewed the 911 caller in front of the location and identified 25-year-old Damon Lowther as the subject. The officers then accompanied the caller to the apartment where Lowther was located. Officer Catani and Officer Humph entered the apartment and encountered Lowther in the foyer. As the officers began to interact with Lowther, Lowther retrieved a large knife from his waistband and advanced toward the officers while brandishing it in his right hand.
How's it 148?
Officer Katani deployed his conducted electrical weapon at him. Lowther, however, continued to advance towards the officers while brandishing the knife. As a result, Officer Humph discharged 2 rounds from his service firearm, striking Lowther. Lowther was taken into custody and transported via ambulance to Brookdale Hospital Medical Center, where he was declared deceased.
Taser deployed, Central.